What is up, my intuitives? Welcome back to your collective session. If this is your first time here, this will be a general session. Thank you for all of the subscribes and the likes so far. Really appreciate it, and I'm so happy and excited to keep on growing this channel and seeing what stories come about. Take what resonates, leave the rest. So today we have the Seven of Air and the Insects card, which talks about bugs and details. Now this is an interesting combination to have. For me, the Seven of Air represents the Seven of Swords, but it really does not talk about trickery and deceit for me in this imagery or illustrations, and in the Rider-Waite deck either. We want to manifest positivity and beauty and abundance and prosperity and joy into our lives. So with this card, what I usually see, it's almost like a gathering of a flock or even a gathering of a community. I'm gonna see it as like a team where some have like a leader, some have like a boss, maybe not a boss, but someone who's just at the forefront or at the helm, or who's someone who's speaking for the crowd or speaking for the community, a director. What I want to say with this combination together so far, the first thing that I see jumping out is it's almost like this problem solver or this mediator in a sense. I don't necessarily want to say that there is a problem or there is anything. It's almost like our figure in the Seven of Swords with the wings. She's one to actually figure out how to make the flow and how to make everything go almost like more fluid or faster. So within this flock of birds, she's almost like looking through under the arms, under the she's like this can be very symbolic, but it's almost like she's like spiritually she has this mask on, and if you turn the insects card to the side, it almost looks like she's looking through or peering through two goggles and seeing the insects. Um so like I said, this could be someone who is almost like energetically cleaning. Maybe this is an energetic cleaner because it looks like she's in a different realm, and in a different realm everything is almost similar and everything is almost the same, or everyone is almost similar and the same, because here is just a flock of birds, and the next card it's a flock of insects. So she's almost like putting on her energetic goggles, and maybe she's just speaking. Like I said, it doesn't really have to be you or anyone actually lifting up arms and like touching people and being close and weird. Maybe she's just working the energy, because the swords does talks about the air. um and this whole field is almost like blue, which reminds me of the astral realms, like very blue and white and bright behind her, which reminds me of almost like stepping into the astral realm. It's almost like she's being in two places at once, so she's able to almost like pick up um on subtleties or subtle hints of the energies or subtle changes in the energies, and she's able to calmly like speak over it. Or maybe she's a delicate person or a delicate dancer, or a delicate person or a delicate dancer, or he just walks through his life and with grace, and it's almost like even that just clears up and like almost like releases debris and opens energy. Or maybe it is actually something that they're speaking. I feel like since it's a Seven of Air, it's almost more voice focus. So it's almost like you're speaking over the scene or speaking over the environment, and almost like that clears up debris and picks up the energy that maybe others are overlooking or not seeing. And it's almost like you can do it without saying anything, so it doesn't cause friction. Sometimes where you confront almost like debris, because everything is consciousness, it's almost like you can talk back to almost everything is consciousness or has a consciousness. So it's almost like when you do it, you almost do it without speaking or without directly confronting. Almost like that. What do I want to call it? That it's just used energy. So the energy that needs to be cleaned up. It's almost like if you would try to confront it, sometimes they almost like try to hunker in stronger, or hold down stronger to defend themselves against you, or to hold down against you. Um, what does that mean? Because now these insects are almost like looking like an army or like a charging army to me. It's almost like if they know that you are trying to clear the space or clear the energy, they're almost like resistant. There's the word. They're almost like resistant against it, so they hunker down and almost get I wouldn't necessarily say stronger, but they are just less easier to move, less easier to budge in a sense. So you come through and you gracefully clean the energy, and you gracefully, um, it's almost like giving each bird here and a seven of air card on the left. It's almost like giving each bird their own personal compliment and telling them like, I see you because you were like this, and I like you for this, and you were this one. I see you because you were like this, and I like you for this, and you make me happy when. Or I think it's cool that however you decipher your language and however you talk to these energies, it's almost like each one is individual. So you can, when you feel it, you get it, and they get it. Okay? Take what resonates, leave the rest.